Hey everybody, I'm Petkevis and I'm running for school board. And I'm here with
Jake Petkevis.
And
Ava Petkevis.
And Jake is a student at
Thorwood Grove Elementary.
And you're in what grade?
4th.
Ava?
Cedar Lane Early Education Center Kindergarten.
Wow, that's a mouthful, huh? So I'm running for school board because this is my motivation right here. Ava is 5 years old and Jake is 10 years old. And who's your teacher?
Miss Gaines and Miss Smolka.
Tell me about Miss Smolka. What just happened?
She just had a baby.
Are you excited to have her back?
Yeah.
Ava, who's your teacher?
Miss Butcher.
Miss Butcher. And we like all of our teachers and we want to get them the proper resources and support that they need. So that's what we're going to talk about. So let's talk about school so far. Jake, you're in 4th grade.
Yep.
What has your school career been like so far?
It's been, so it's like I had to miss almost all of 2nd grade because of COVID.
Okay.
And I've been in school for the main part of 1st grade, the last part of 2nd grade, and all of 3rd and 4th.
Okay, so what was school like when you went to school and then you didn't go to school?
It was kind of weird because it's like I had to go on an iPad, and then it was just kind of weird.
Okay, and what's it like now that you're back in school?
It's a little so it's a lot better because there's not as many glitches because it's real life.
Now, Ava, let's talk about Cedar Lane Early Education. So you just had something really cool happen in school. What was that?
A school play.
What was it called?
A barnyard musical.
Barnyard Musical. And what part did you play in it?
All of it.
Well, what was your animal?
Chicken.
You were a chicken. And did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, she had fun. We all had fun. We all went to watch it. And it was really nice to be able to go to a school, to an event, and be a part of that as a parent in the audience. And everybody did a great job. So another big thing in our life is what, Jake?
Baseball.
For you, right?
Yeah.
So what do you play?
I play pitcher, shortstop, and 3rd base.
And you like baseball?
Yeah.
All right, now talk to me about when you're out on the field. Do you like it when people come to watch you play?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it makes me feel special and people want to come and watch me play.
Okay. Ava, do you like watching your brother play baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. We're going to talk more about that too. But I'm going to let you guys go into the room and play while we talk to the folks at home, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
So that's my kids. That's my motivation on why I'm running for school board. I sent them in the other room so now we can talk. The reality of our situation is our schools have had some challenges recently, and I was prepared to make a totally different video. And over the last couple weeks, I've been talking to members of the school board. I had a chance to meet with the superintendent. I've been talking to parents. I've been talking to students, and I actually have a different message to send out now than I did before. Previously, the 3 things that I was really going to focus on were our teacher shortage, which is real, the fact that there's been violence in our schools at a level that is not acceptable in any school anywhere, and that our test scores are substantially lower now than they have been in past years. And those 3 things haven't changed, but there is a new conversation to be had. The conversation I was thinking about before was, what do we do to address these 3 things? And the reality is, before we can address anything, we need to look at, why do we have a teacher shortage? Why do we have violence in our schools? And why have test scores dropped? And that's the bigger picture right there. So you want to address something after it's happened, great, but finding out why it's happening and addressing it at the source is a better way to go about things. And the why behind everything really needs to start with transparency. And if there's one thing that I'm going to lean on as a reason why you should vote for me for school board, it's that I will provide transparency. Transparency as a board member publicly, just like I'm making this video talking about things. Every school board meeting, I will follow up with my personal take on the situation, information that I've learned, and the ability to share that to be able to get positive feedback. If you go on the MOT residence page, you can see that I'm already sharing some of the questions that are being asked of me as a potential school board member right now since I'm a candidate. Now, these questions that I'm being asked, actually none of them are about the teacher shortage, violence in the school, or the test scores, but they are related. And some of these questions that I've been asked, I didn't know even what the questions meant. Like, what's the difference between equity and equality when it comes to education? I know what those words mean, but I didn't know the application of those. And that's me being transparent with you. I researched it. After I researched it, I went and looked up multiple articles, multiple points of view. And what I've done is, like I said on the MOT residence page, if you go on there, I've shared the questions Specifically, the most recent one was the ACLU sent me a form, and these are the hot topics that they want to discuss. So if these are the topics that they want to discuss, obviously they're important, but at the same time, I have things that I want to address because these are the things that I've talked to other parents about. But I believe what we're going to find is that all those things are connected, and when we connect those dots, we're going to have a better school system. Now, I think we can all agree since the last presidential election that as a country, we've become much more divided than we have been in the past. And it seems that issues that are being discussed, they have ownership. Either it's this side's issue or that side's issue. And the reality is an issue, and we all need to work together to solve our common issues. It's the only way that we're going to be able to move things forward. And the only way we can move forward is if the parents and the residents and the business owners and the teachers and the administrators and the school board all collectively work together. And in order to work together, we need to talk to each other. And that is the one thing that I'm committed to do, which is I'm going to provide transparency. The discussions that are had at the school board are going to be the same discussions I have with parents and business owners and residents. The conversations that I have with residents and parents and business owners are the same ones that I'm going to bring forward to the school board. And through that transparency is how we're going to be able to solve issues and collectively move forward. And I'm committed to this. I'm just Ray, but I'm also a dad. I'm a Little League coach. I'm a business owner. I'm a resident. And I'm going to work hard to help make our school system a better place because of the conversations that I have. Obviously, there's some misinformation and the things that are happening. Obviously, we're not happy with everything as it's going. But if we collectively work together and talk to each other, things will get better. Now, as we go through this, here's what I'm asking. Keep in mind, I'm Ray. I'm a dad. I'm just a guy. I volunteered for this. I'm asking you to vote for me. I am. But at the same time, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. So if I make a mistake, cut me some slack. Empower me with what you need, which is information. And I will bring that information forward and I'll bring the information back. And we're going to get it right most of the time. We're going to get it wrong some of the time, but we're going to make things better. Please vote for me for the school board. I'm Ray Petkevis, and on May 9th, come out and vote for me for the Appoquinimink School Board. I hope to see you there.